general problem of late. And there is that man, Charlie Nicholas, recalled to the side this evening, getting his first taste of European action since he left Celtic back in 1983. And he will certainly play an important role in this game this evening. And he is looking for his very first goal here on Pittodrie soil. As for Dynamo, well, I think it's almost a foregone conclusion that they will adopt a heavily defensive policy, hoping to put Aberdeen in the break, as is typical of European outfits playing first leg in a foreign ground. Number 8, that's Hans-Uwe Pilz, the club captain, 28 caps for the East German national side, and he will operate in the midfield area, where he, from all accounts, he is a powerhouse and leads by example. So Danish referee Peter Mikkelsen gets the game in motion. Conditions here at Pittodrie almost perfect. A fine dry evening in the Granite City with just a bit of a breeze blowing in from the North Sea. The stadium well populated, and obviously the Aberdeen support looking for a victory here on their own ground this evening. That's the first throw-in then of the evening. And young David Robertson, the under-21 squad for next week's international. Ulf Kirsten met by the captain, Willie Miller. Another aimless high ball there forward from Miller. The German side riding very high in the East German League at the moment. They had a victory on Saturday which takes them to the top of the league. That's Stuart McKimmie. It is Nicholas being challenged by Kirkland again. Nicholas turning, twisting, good play, the measured cross. And a chance and in and over the top of the crossbar from Robert Connor. He just couldn't meet it right with his head. But an enterprising piece of play from Charlie Nicholas. That was a piece of old Nicholas magic. He wriggled away from his marker. He turned, getting toward that dead ball line, a right-footed cross, and there was Connor at the back, completely unmarked. He headed it down. It bounced awkwardly and just a foot over the crossbar. It's Betts back to McKimmie, playing a high ball, trying to cause some problems for the German defence. The German lineup, as far as tactics are concerned, my East German colleague assures me they will switch between a 4-4-2 and a 5-3-2 formation, with number 5, Matthias Deschner, operating in front of the two sweepers. That's the captain Pilz again, outside of the foot pass. That ball was over from Diebitz. Andreas Diebitz. Number 4. Young David Robertson. Robert Connor. This time a longer ball from Robertson, trying to get the front men going. There is Nicholas, and again Kirchner right on top of him. Dresden bring the ball away this time. Played forward to Matthias Zammer. Zammer trying to turn inside Miller. A low cross, and a dangerous cross as well. Just behind Jörg Stubner. The Aberdeen defence there, to my mind, expecting a high ball. Zammer working his way in. Miller came across. He's still getting a low ball and just missed by Jörg Stubner. Theo Schnelder, the Flying Dutchman as he's known at Pittodrie. He's certainly won the hearts of the Aberdeen support since he's replacing Jim Leighton in the close season. His early performances indicate just what a quality goalkeeper he is. Robert Connor winning the ball in midfield, battling strongly. That's a good ball wide. Hewitt can't get past Hauptmann. Neil Simpson. The ball from the left foot, a glancing header from Robert Connor again. Getting into a very good position here, did Robert Connor. Watch the ball coming across. Neil Simpson onto his left foot. He looked up. He saw Connor running into space. And the cutest of glancing headers, not too far off target. Ronnie Teuber, 23-year-old, met by another elder statesman, shall we say, Willie Miller. There is Nicholas. Good play by Nicholas. Shot with a pass, so. And McKimmie retreating into his own half of the field. Stuart McKimmie, the fullback, who likes to come forward and lend support to the attack. And talking of attack, there is Dodds getting a header, trying to find Nicholas. Aberdeen looking for the L initiative. Obviously, Alex Smith is looking for a result here this evening. He told me before the game, any win would do as long as the Germans do not score a goal against us. It's Dresden who have this free kick. And obviously played back to Teuber. Andreas Diebitz. Dynamo Dresden have always been a very tough nut to crack in Europe. Playing that very dangerously, and almost too dangerous. The goalkeeper didn't get it. A snapshot coming in. Connor again. And the Germans almost committing what is known as soccer suicide. Very casual across their own defensive ranks, and they almost paid the penalty. That was a captain. The goalkeeper didn't get it. Dodds was in there causing harassment, and the ball finally broke. And a snapshot from Bet. Trying to set up a move from a quick throw-in, but Neil Simpson and then Miller. Stuart McKimmie on his favourite right side. Nice head flick forward by Nicholas. Looking for Bet, and Bet wins a corner. Aberdeen's third corner of the match. And Bet will take it himself now. Again, McLeish will move forward, so too does Willie Miller. The goalkeeper trying to organise his rear guard. It's an outswinger again. There's McLeish at the edge of the box coming in. Willie Miller! The goalkeeper drops it. Nicholas must score off the line. And away by Matthias Döschner. And a real let-off for Dynamo Dresden. It's still not cleared. Over it comes again. And this time Teuber brings the ball out of the air. But a moment of real drama there for Aberdeen. They almost seized the opening. It paid dividends. The two big men coming forward. McLeish and Willie Miller bundling the ball. The keeper couldn't hold it. Then Nicholas in there. And finally a safety interception from Döschner, getting the ball away from the danger area. Corner being forced back some yards. Miller to Robertson again, getting a break of the ball on that occasion. Two men on him. Nicholas trying to turn. Charlie looking for support. Here coming up at the back, McKimmie, superb run by Stuart McKimmie, and just over the top of Teuber's crossbar. A superb build-up from Aberdeen. And that was almost the opening goal. A great piece of individual skill by Nicholas. He won the ball, rolled it, McKimmie came up, sidestepped his man, right foot, and just chipped it over the top of the crossbar. Neil Simpson to Willie Miller. Now the big fellow, Alex McLeish. I think he thought Hewitt was forward there. Aberdeen still have it. That's Hewitt this time. Jim Bet, who can be a midfield master. McKimmie, Bet with the 1-2. And the captain, Piltz, is going to cross to close him down. So too has Lieberham. Jim Bet in a tight spot, doing very well. Great piece of play by McKimmie. That's a free kick. That could be another booking. Certainly, the challenge was rather ferocious. Ralph Hauptmann, the offender, a word of warning. And I think the hand signals of the referee said, cut it out, next time it will be a booking. So a free kick to Aberdeen. In a very good position. Over it comes from Bet, a high ball. Still not cleared. Nicholas shoots off the line. And a real let-off again for the Germans. Charlie Nicholas almost breaking the deadlock. It's Frank Lieberham. McLeish meets it solidly with his head now. Davy Dodds really not controlling that one properly, but it breaks to Jim Bet. Look at the power from Jim Bet. Delicate touch to John Hewitt. Hewitt. There's a cross ball, and away the goalkeeper and defender in a terrible tangle. Could have proved very costly indeed for Dynamo. They get away with it. And a crunching tackle there for Willie Miller. May earn them a tongue lashing from the referee. And Ulf Kirsten. And in fact, that's a half-time whistle from referee Mr. Mikkelsen from Denmark. So Dynamo Dresden about to restart this second half. And I wonder, the Aberdeen dressing room at half-time. The words of Jockey Scott and Alex Smith may have been simply patience, persistence and pressure, because I really don't think there are any other tactics that Aberdeen can adopt. They did everything right in that first half except put the ball in the back of the net. Another strange phenomenon, that I must admit, that the goalkeeper really hasn't taken many of the goal kicks at all. And this is Andreas Diebitz. Zammer with a touch. Robertson was there quickly. One of this bunch of very talented youngsters here at Pittodrie, getting his due recognition in the under-21 international squad. Diebitz with a throw in again. Almost head tennis over there at the moment. Jim Betts, challenged by Hauptmann. And Robertson. Nicholas trying to hassle and harry. The yellow jersey standing firm. That's a slight piece of play. Good covering by Neil Simpson. I think the round of applause says it all on that occasion. Stuart McKimmie being allowed to come forward. Nicholas challenged behind, play continues, good advantage by the referee. Robert Connor to Jim Betts. Bet wanting Connor to go wide, someone else to cut inside him. Nicholas is still down, he's injured. And played wide by Hewitt. Alec McLeish in an unusual position. There it goes, a high ball in. Connor knocks it back, a chance for Davy Dodds. Robert Connor, Neil Simpson, and blocked there by a thigh of a German player. And really Aberdeen ought to have stuck that one away. The referee's whistle goes now. That will allow attention to Charlie Nicholas, who's still down injured. The referee is waving the Aberdeen physio onto the field. There is Charlie Nicholas. He certainly has had a few close challenges upon himself this evening. Now watch this opening. This really should have been put away. Robert Connor doing very well there, being challenged all the way. David Dodds, almost a miss kick. Now Connor was onside. He got back on his feet. He left it to Simpson and blocked there by an outstretched leg from Diebitz. Charlie Nicholas getting some of the magic spray nowadays. I think the days of the magic sponge are long gone. A round of applause for Charlie Boy. And a cacophony of boos echoing round Pittodrie Stadium. Because the Aberdeen fans know full well that a 0-0 scoreline here could be adequate for the Germans. There's McKimmie, some urgency there to Simpson. Great play from Neil Simpson. He's got Nicholas inside. He chips across, headed away by Trautmann. And Döschner almost casual with that clearance. Jim Bett picks up the loose ball between two players. There's a chance, Charlie Nicholas. In fact, it was Robert Connor who came in, and the goalkeeper very alert there. He had to be getting down and spelling that ball, but once again Robert Connor, as he did in that first period, getting in to the striking position. The ball came across from Jim Betts. Dodds drew his marker away, and there was Connor bringing it down, turning first time, and good goalkeeping by Teuber. And Neil Simpson, who really has battled and beavered in midfield. Slack play again though from Aberdeen. Simpson leaves it to Jim Betts. Davy Dodds trying to find Jim Bett. Jim Bett inside the area, looking for an opening. Penalty kick, must be a penalty. The referee looks away, wants nothing to do with it. Robert Connor looks towards the linesman. And certainly that must have been a very close call. So, coming on is young Paul Mason. Going off is John Hewitt. As I did say, they seem to be showing signs of tiring. So 24 minutes into the second half, and obviously a fresh pair of legs to try and run out this German defence. Swept away there in no uncertain terms. Neil Simpson then with a throw-in. Leaves it to be taken by Robertson. Dodds to McLeish. Aberdeen certainly pushing forward. Robertson again. Delicate chip looking for Nicholas. There he is. Charlie Nicholas gets past his man. Another man comes to mark him though. It was Hauptmann. Jim Betts Gets the ball over, Davy Dodds, a back header and a chance, McCanna, and a save by the goalkeeper. Dodds plays it back and McKimmie over the top of the crossbar. And what must Aberdeen do to put the ball into the back of that net? It was a fine cross ball from Jim Betty, made the opening. A cute back header from David Dodds, and it was that man Robert Connor again. He got the header, and somehow Ronnie Toiber retreating back onto the goal line to paw the ball away. Another chance goes a-begging for Aberdeen. Neil Simpson flicking it forwards. Nicholas, Charlie Nicholas, trying to get away from his man. He gets in a good cross ball. A snapshot from Robert Connor. Again, it's blocked. Played back in. Headed away by Dushner. Now Neil Simpson battling tenaciously for the ball. Two Germans there. McLeish gets a sliding tackle and a dreadful challenge on Jim Betts, on Charlie Nicholas it was rather, by Uwe Kirchner. I don't think he will be booked. It's the word of warning, this late stage in the proceedings. It certainly gives Aberdeen, once again, another opportunity. And they really have to try and exploit the Germans from this set piece. Neil Simpson joining the defensive wall. The referee not happy that they've retreated the statutory 10 yards. Bringing them back to where he thinks they should be. Bet runs over the ball. Played in. Connor looking for David Dodds. Head flicked away by Zama. Connor very unfortunate once again. You can see how keen Aberdeen are to get the ball back in play. Robert Connor with a flag kick. There's a header. Oh, superb save by Toiber. Appeals for a penalty. They're waved away. And an uproarious situation among the fans in front of us. They certainly thought there was an infringement there. The header, the powerful header, was by Alex McLeish. It was an instinctive stop by the goalkeeper. The ball has gone dead again. There it comes, over comes the cross. McLeish getting in, the powerful header. In fact, the goalkeeper reacting very quickly indeed. Frank Lieberman with the kick out from goal. No hurry. And in fact, there goes the final whistle from referee Mickey Kilson, and the boos around Pittodrie say it all. One has to say a rather disappointing result here on the evening for Aberdeen. So much of the play, so much of the pressure. They had their chances, they couldn't capitalise upon it. And now, Jockey Scott and Alex Smith must face a very difficult task when they go behind into the Eastern Bloc to October the 5th for that second leg. The full time for Pittodrie, Aberdeen 0, Dynamo Dresden 0.
Okay, Alex Smith, you must still be wondering what you've got to do to score against a team like Dynamo Dresden.
Well, Colin, we dictated the game from the start to the finish tonight. We had so many efforts at goal, I lost count. Twice they knocked the ball off the line, and the goalkeeper some magnificent saves in the second half. And really they charged down at least half a dozen tremendous shots for the edge of the box. And I couldn't fault any of my players for the lack of effort or skill on tonight's performance. I would hope that one of these days we're going to start getting a break or two round about the goal area and start getting the results that the players have deserved.
It looks like an uphill struggle in the second leg now. Do you still think you can do it?
Well, I would think if you win 2-1 at home, it's an uphill struggle because you've conceded an away goal. And I feel that as long as you don't concede a goal at home, then you're going into a game over there where you're going to get 2 goals for every goal you score, and they're only getting 1. So I think that makes a tremendous psychological difference. And Aberdeen are one of the finest teams in the country for defending in depth and catching people in the break. So the ball will be another foot over there. So it'll be up to them to try and break us down, and we can catch them in the gaps behind their defence.
Yeah, they played very defensively tonight, so you envisage a change in tactics from them over there?
Well, if they want to win the game over there, they've got to change. The other home team, they've got to come forward and play, and in doing that, they should leave us the gaps and the spaces behind them where we can take advantage of that.
One thing that must have pleased you tonight was the form of Charlie Nicholas, who's looking sharper than ever.
Yeah, there were several outstanding performances. There was one from Charlie. Charlie's first 45 minutes is the best I've seen Charlie play since he left Celtic. Neil Simpson was immense in the middle of the park. Willie Muller and Alec McLeish were their usual dominant selves. And Jim Bett also played outstandingly well. So we had some magnificent performers tonight. Players that deserved to be in the winning side that didn't quite make it at the end of the night, but deserved to be.
Alex Smith talking there to our reporter Colin Davidson. Well, a bit of optimism there from the manager, but I guess he has to be because he knows that one each would put them through. It's the old European conundrum, Ian, isn't it?
Well, you have to feel sorry for the Dons because, I mean, they created about 10 chances. And again, I mean, it was a mixture of bad finishing and bad luck. But, I mean, the headers, the shots, everything rained in on goal tonight. And you've got to say, you know, bad luck plays a big part in this, doesn't it? I mean, Charlie Nicholas, I thought, played very well throughout the game, and very unlucky Charlie with that one cleared off the line. Kimmy coming through, knocked it over the top.
Superb, yeah.
You see the fullbacks, both fullbacks play very well for Aberdeen, both good attacking players as well. And they got enough ball in the box. There's Charlie with another one cleared off the line. I think throughout the night, you know, I counted what you would say was good chances. I mean, that's another very good chance. Good goalkeeping at the end of it, but still a very good chance.
And also a couple of penalty claims that, well, who knows what they might have been. We're not seeing them here, but there was certainly a couple that might have been given.
Well, if you've got that much pressure and that much ball in the box, Arthur, you know, people are going to claim for penalties. Yeah. But I did think on a couple of occasions that they were a little bit hard done to.
Alec really put his finger on it when he said that he hopes his team might get a break or two round about the box. And this is the way Aberdeen have been playing so far this season. They've had lots of draws. They haven't just got the breakthrough yet. It's really an exercise in patience almost here.
Well, I thought Charlie Nicholas tonight played well, and that's a good sign for them. If he can get back to something like his Celtic form, then that's got to be good for Aberdeen. But if you're looking at the away tie, there's such a good defensive team, Aberdeen. A lot of experience, and if they don't let the fullbacks go charging up the field and play defensively with Miller and McLeish there, the goalkeeper Snelder looks good, and I think that a nice contained away performance might just sneak them a goal.
And they've a long European pedigree, so
that's right.
It's by no means over.
Oh, not by any. If I was an Aberdonian, I'd be smiling.